issues when I pause the game or minimise out of the game. And I'm not sure if it'll let me paste it here. Let's see. Right, it's not very... right. That's the actual list showing what's in. You might see it in chat better than actually... let me go to... I'll go in here and actually paste... Oh, it's... If you look in chat, it's... So from 0 to 15 with ground crackers only. From 15 to 30 with feed only. From 30 to 40 with the grey feed from the farm and anise oil. That'll get you to 40%. And then from 40 to 50, it's feed and and fennel attract, I believe. I'll let you read the rest, but that is the way to get to 100%, the cheapest way and the fastest way. So enjoy that. I hope it helps you. If you can look in, let's see, done that and with wet bread and ground bait with additive and attraction. I'm sorry, I'm just catching up with your text. I'm sorry I lost. Dr. Z, hey mate, it's first time I actually catch you coming into chat, don't I? I've been up all night, sorry. And it's lovely to see you. I've just been having some issues with my stream freezing, so maybe I have to... It's lovely seeing you. Thank you so much for joining. I know you're a busy man, so you nip away when you need to, but thanks for popping in and saying hi. I'm just showing Wookie just how to upgrade the ground bait and do a quick way of leveling the ground bait. Make it, Wookie, or anybody in chat, Dr. Z's in the chat. Check out his stream. He's absolutely fantastic content creator for Rushy Fishy 4, and yeah. Okay, mate. I'll drop them stuff into your Wookie. I'll drop them stuff into your thing, mate, for you. You'll find use for them, I'm sure. I'll make them leads up for less than £10. Thanks for joining chat, Wookie. I'll catch you again, mate. No problem, buddy. Thanks, bud. So we can send that. So that's what Wookie was saying. They've moved the green potato van or whatever it's food van from here. I've already used it, haven't I? So I think we've touched on Wookie, everything we've been able to show him why he's been able to be on. Okay, we'll go back to... It might have been too much information all at once. I've probably done his head in. Let's get back to... I'll send them to Wookie. I'm sure he needs them. He'll be able to... He'll have a chat with me tomorrow, I think. Sort them out. So, did we catch anything else? 4 pieces, so we need another one of them. Yeah. 130. I'm keeping some of them for when these cafe orders turn over. Let's just have another check for anything else. Obviously not that one that big. There was a bleak, but not our size. They want 6. White bream, did we have one? One white bream. I got 5 of them. Oh, there's a little bleak. I'm sure we had a bleak. Can't be smaller than that, can it? Yeah. And the pikes, two set. We might be able to get them later. I've done the bream, I've done the cart. I think that's the next one then. Let's go and set up for that. What time is it? Yeah. Okay, we've been... Dr. Z, do you do any new bream spots on... if you're still there, that is, by the way. Do you know of any new bream spots? We think the 6759 is drying up, and I've been trying another one near here, fishing into this point. Grozzy made a video showing how to fish that area. It's clip 12, but we've been just catching some. Well, you saw the gibble carp and thing. I hope I have enough room in my net now for fish until we get that. So, we're actually fishing the Pike spot. We could be spinning here no problem and catching decent pike. How is it? Let's see. That could be a good option actually. You've seen me fish for the. You see me fish for the chub here. See me fish for the. Let me just. Let's send it across a couple of times. I'll just stop one of them onto. Let's cast it and see if they're here first. It's still allowed this section. Right. They're all clipped at 6 of them. Oh, good. Oh, that was clever. Ah, that's what I'm doing wrong. Let's see. I've got rod to break that. For some reason. Rod 2. Oh, done it again. Won't move that in a minute. Oh. I hate that about my mouse. Oh. So sensitive. The wire pushes it back. Wired mouse. Probably bring one closer to the pack. See, like that. I think that's better there. Okay. Well, not too big at the moment. Want to throw a little bit of food in just. I didn't see the size of that thing. I'll have a look in a minute. I took a screenshot. You're okay, Dr. Z? You're a busy man. You nip off whenever you need to. No need to. No problem, mate. Thanks for dropping in. Lovely of you. I think that'll cover our Gibble one. If you want to see me settings, I'll show you now. We got a bait on one. Let's just. Okay. These are the settings I'm using. Quite heavy, really. Don't need to be this heavy. It's just what I use for it's like my general purpose yanking out sort of size rod. But we're fishing on just normal worm, and it seems to be catching. Well, this is what it's caught, except from the bream. If I've any bream in it, didn't catch them. We've got a bite on one. Can you see the line? See the line running away? Even though it weren't giving a. So I think that's the cafe order for a few silver, so we can go and get that if we want. But you do know at this time you could be spinning and catching like a pike chuck as well, so maybe you could fish 2 rods and spin. I'm sure that would work very well. I don't actually like being. I like when I'm spinning. I like to actually just concentrate on the lure retrieving. I don't like to actually jump. I mean, if it was a match, you would try and get as many fish out as possible. But when I'm actually spinning, I do like just to concentrate on the retrieve and where I'm putting my next cast. And with how much biting, you won't get much spinning done because of the frequency of the bites, you know. So you would catch other fish, but as for a nice chilled fishing session, you'd be interrupted spinning, you know. Although you could cast in, wait till you bring the fish in, and then put your rod down, cast it out, and then they hook themselves, so they would be on the line, you know. It's not like you'd have to get it straight away. I'll be right back, guys. I just need to make a run to the toilet. Not me a minute. Okay guys, I'm back. What have I missed? Oh dear. Sorry about that. I got like a bit of stomach cramp and needed to just... That may be too much information, I'll leave it at that, guys. But this is a nice little peg. We know how good it is for the pike, you know, brilliant for the pike. But, goodness, that damn mice, I'm sorry. The wire is absolutely pushing it away. It's like a stiff wired mouse. I'll try again with that. That's it, got stuck there. That's not me, that's my actual mouse actually forcing the... against the top of my keyboard and pushing back. Right there. Goodness. All that for a mouse. That is it, Rod 3, that one. Okay. Alright, right then, guys. I think that was a baby tench. Okay. Let's settle down and get everything back in where we can. That one weren't so bad then. One. I'll just make that less than £10 leader for Wookie before I forget. If that's okay. Anybody don't mind for a minute? Did I click that? I didn't. I've got a bad habit of putting things down and not clicking them. Right. Just, what is it? Right. They're £10 into leaders. Oh, he didn't say whether it was feeder or... I'm making feeder leaders. And I'm making some long. Let's see. £10. Red. But there, that's too big. Easy. So, here we go. And that's perfect. If he's 10, as long as mine's 10 and he's not got too much wear on it, that's the right one, isn't it? Making 3 of them. If we've got the bits on. So this can be over 10. Let's just 9.6. That's a perfect match, isn't it? To break at the same place. We'll go for them. So I'm making 3 of them. That's it. And I think I'm making 3 normal ones at 25, is it? 35. That's what the game's set up for, isn't it? I made 3 of them for it as well. Yeah, that's it. Let's just use me spinners, so that's perfect. And then I do apologise about this, guys. So let's see what this is. Come on. We'll get all 3 out. I'll leave them to wait and go and get that order. I didn't see how long there was on that order then. And then I can buy some more swivels. Yeah, we need ground bait on that, so I'll leave that for there for now. Okay, am I fine? Doing for time. Actually, not fine. We've been struggling to hit the bream spots. We were looking for a new one, but if you've seen the beginning of the stream, it's very patchy and not very good at the moment. Well, to what it was, sort of thing. Another one here, I think. That's a bit there. That's it. Just go and check that cafe order. I'm hoping this is running okay and not blotching. The last week it was all pixelated trees and grass when I were running. I hated it when I watched it back. I do apologise for the low quality of streams for the last 3 weeks. I will try and do something to increase the bandwidth and the bit rate the stream to try and get it better. We're going for the gibble. We're going to try and get the gibble. I think we're all 26 silver, but it's all else. As you've seen, I've just bought some eggs and stuff. Let's hope it's still in. I think that's our gibble. I think it was 29. We have 4 now. Not sure how much they're worth for now. Yeah, them are fine. So we've got the gibble, we've got the bream one. These are pretty hard. Did we have a... We didn't. We had a tench. We do have a tench. Is that one... That might be worth trying to build for. We'll try and pump it with tench and see if we can entice one of them out. Not big money, but be nice to get out of that peg. I think all the other stuff can be sold really, except my bream. I think I'm saving my bream. I think for cafe orders. Let's see if I have any bream. Yeah, these want cutting. I think these are cutting size, what are not flat. These are me. Not by weight. Wait. Right, so that's my 2.7 cafe order. I've only one at the moment. I'll be fishing again for them later today. That's the over 1 kilo cafe order saved. These are for cutting up to 5 from 7. Not worth much. They're hardly anything, so I cut them up. They're only 4 silver, so I'll cut them for, especially that one, for fish pieces. So not the bream. Let's have a look at the other fish. The Chinese sleeper. These sell okay sometimes. That's 10 silver. Common carp. That's good, isn't it? Common breeding carp. We should get, although that's rubbish, isn't it? Not so much. I'll say not so much, it's brilliant, that, isn't it? Bench. Yeah, that's good money. I didn't look how much it were all together. Gill carp. 7. Usually give a carp for the thing, so them can grass carp. Can go. White bream. So that white's aging. Perch. Nothing. Goodness. And bream and bleak. Eat the bleak for now. Oh, it's tiny, isn't it? Oh, sell it. I think it's my first bleak then, actually, since coming back. Okay, that's got them for cutting up now. Right, come here for something, didn't I? come for the cafe order. I won't get a 9.6 litre, won't it? Not litre. Top up rig things. Anybody don't know where the other here. 9.6, won't it? 9.6. Couple of them. Okay. Top me up. Sorry guys. I've been in game since beginning. Right, I skipped Old Burg because I skipped Old Burg because I didn't. I snapped a rod straight away. I come onto it first half hour, and I really didn't go into the fort much. Only from spawning in. Never knew this were here, so yeah, this is here. You guys obviously know about it, but I think it's beer. I think a drop, a glass of whatever that is. You know, so a few drinks. Okay, we could be breaming now, so we're going to see how these go through the breaming night to see if it's worth swapping off bream to go either for pike or crucians on this peg, or actually do day and night on in this peg on crucians, skibbles and everything what comes out really. So we're here again. Let's cast out and see what's here. Now we're all fishing. We're all fishing on the earthworm. That's the cheapest bait probably in the game. I'm saying cheapest because you can get it with a spade sort of thing. So we're after a 2.5 kilogram tench really now. We're going to try and see if we can pull one of them out with a bit of tench feed, and we have been feeding it with tench, but it's just me that, guys. Excuse me. I've been getting funny like streaming. Right, thanks for that, Dr. Seed. I've never come across it. This is a waste of silver. Oh really? Non-alcoholic. It's for the tourist. Right. Okay. I think I did use it and I only clicked it a couple of times and it filled my health up, so it might be an energy sort of feed for the things. Yeah, I'm sorry I've not noticed your messages in chat. What it is, I have to minimise my game to actually go to chat. I'm not efficient like Dr. Zed. I do apologise about that. So I'm reading your messages now as they've come. I do apologise. Techco TV. Thanks for following. As you can tell, I'm not. If anybody noticed Dr. Z TV in chat, go and check that guy out. He knows how to stream. I'm trying. I'm learning. So let's have a see. Well done. Captain Lockheed, are you calling me again? After all them boilers I sent you? Wow. Okay. Yeah, so we've just been trying out Wookie. Wookie's had to go off now, but I needed to make... We've not all got We've not all got good memories like you, Dr. Captain Lockheed. Okay. I don't know whether it's me age or whatever, a genetic imbalance or whatever, or being on painkillers, but I get a few people what I get mixed up with names. I think it's one person and it's the other. So I probably will ask you in a bit. Do you stream? That's my welcoming sentence. You know, like saying, "Hiya, mate. Do you stream?" But maybe you should. You might enjoy it, especially being at the levels you're at, Captain Lockheed. People's never seen the things you've seen at your level. Goodness me, and the things you can buy and you could demonstrate to people. This is what this is like because I bought it and you can have a look at it, sort of thing. That'd be awesome. But I did step away actually. You may not have noticed if you look back in chat, whoever thought I'd, if you look back in actual game of the stream, I said just be 1 minute, guys. I just got caught short and needed the toilet, so I run to the toilet. So that might be why. Ah, oh, wonderful. Oh well. Are you streaming to Twitch? I'll join you. I think I'm already friends or following you, Captain Lockheed. So I should get notifications when you're streaming. I will be dropping in on you and seeing if you're doing okay. Yeah, I will or I won't, Dr. Z. It's obviously on other people's priorities more than mine. I'm just trying my best, and if I can help somebody in that stream, even if they're watching it later, even if it's just, where I'm fishing or how I'm fishing, well, I won't do that, what he's just done. Even if they learn that sort of way, he's doing it wrong, he should be doing this. It's all good, isn't it? Like I shouldn't be streaming this late, really, for me. But it's where I am at the moment, and I've been poorly last few days, so I thought I'd just put this up. We started off trying to verify a new Bream Spot because the old one at 67.59 is going see, when I go to my you're getting a problem with my stream. I don't know if you can still hear me. You may not be able to do. That's a bit better. Yeah, I don't know if you can still hear me, guys. I'm getting a bit of a problem when I press into my inventory. It's doing something weird to the stream. It didn't do that before. What I need to do is sort that. I may have to just type. I don't know if you guys can hear me. This is rod 2, is it? All right. Oh, I've got a black screen here. I don't know. Oh, thanks for that. That Captain Lockheed. Thanks for that info, Captain Lockheed. Yeah, it's weird. I've got a. In fact, I could probably show it you. This is what I've got. So I didn't think you were getting it. That's what I'm getting. So really weird. Okay, good news. I don't mind me not getting it as long as you two guys are getting it. Okay, back to the action then, or lack of action. Okay, thanks for that info, Captain Lockheed, and good luck with your new venture and streaming. You did mention it last time when I did ask you, so good on you, and I hope you have plenty happy streams, mate. I'll be enjoying your content of late game. You see, nobody's up there on late game, so people who are just starting, they don't know what the end game is like. So that's good. All good. You've got material that I couldn't even touch. You see, even if I wanted to. Was that one? Yeah, and so I've jumped onto this spot because a friend was fishing it earlier on. That's why I was testing the Bream spots to see if I could get one active. One of the ones what is not active at the moment, sort of thing. My friend got bored with the Bream stuff, and excuse me, jumped onto this spot to Pike. This is the main Pike spot, isn't it? So we jumped onto this spot to Pike, but he just put his feeders out for a minute and immediately started getting cruisins. Now I've not really caught many cruisins. I don't know why that is and why he was. Maybe it's a line size or something. I am having real trouble with my mouse. Gosh. I've just said I'm not catching cruisins and what comes out. Da, da, da. Typical, isn't it? Okay. So, I think we missed the night shift, by the way. But he's literally just been dropping it in around where that marker for the rods is in the weed. Just dropping it in there, and all the rods were doing that. All the rods were doing that, just on worm. Now I'm using tench feed, and I'm using high grade 10 out of 10 tench feed, so hopefully it'll hopefully it's a big tension, not oh no, it's a carp. Little carp. Nice for on here though, isn't it? We're like, well, I'm saying like here, obviously not like it, but it's fun. You know, if you're sick of that bream grab and you don't fancy doing a bit of spinning, this is a fun little spot. Been getting sleepers. I don't know if there's what's the word? I didn't need to move that, did I? I don't know if there's a what's the word? I think that's my favourite, not my favourite saying. It probably aggravates you guys, but it's a common saying I keep doing because my brain doesn't actually click into gear. I'm asking, what's the word? So, as you all know, when I am in game, I'm not keeping up with, yeah. My Twitch stream window would cause it to dropping out, really. Are you at... What's that? How much silver you've got? Oh my... Is that what you... that's what your bit rate is? Or something? Trophy 9... Is that how much you got for your trophy? XP? Or silver? Jeez. Let me take that off then, if that's the problem. Close that. That. Because I have been able to see... you know, when you get a follow. Now it's fine. Okay, Doctor. Yeah, I do have... I've actually adjusted some settings, so I may need to go back and start them. What it was, when I were running about for the trees, everything was pixelated, and I didn't like that. So I upped the bitrate. And I was hoping that would get a higher quality stream. Because it's what I used to send before, but I've moved internet providers from UK Sky to UK Virgin on the fibre network. So that's like a cruise. Sorry, I yanked it out then. Come on. Right. Don't have to stay here all the time doing this. I just wanted to show you the spot and how active it can get, even with heavy gear, which is probably heavy to what could be used really for these light fish. You know. Okay, mate. You have a good day, and thank you so much, Dr. Zeed, for dropping in. No problem. And like I say, you're welcome anytime. And when you need to go, no need to say anything. It's just a pleasure having you here, mate. Anybody in chat, if you want to watch, look at a good streamer, go and check out Dr. Zeed. He's brilliant. And Captain, hopefully, he'll be one to watch as well. Captain Lockheed had started streaming 2 days ago. Yeah, I'll try them settings. Yeah, I'll try them settings, Captain Lockheed. I had it all working really good, but I lost an hard drive with all my settings on, and even though OBS is supposed to cloud reinstall all your settings, I've lost some websites what I used to run, so it must be my fault for not backing them up on OBS, because I've lost all the you know how you make the right back and all them things. I've got loads of them for all my different endings, and I got different ending screens for Elite Dangerous, World of Warships, Fishing Planet, Hunter, and other stuff. And they've all gone except for, I think I've got World of Warships after. Maybe a couple of Elite. Anyway, that's my problem, nobody else's. Sorry guys for rambling again. And see, a couple of them and it does fill it up. You know, maybe if you're digging or something, use your energy. I think I fell down then. I think there's something decent on this actually. I was just putting it down when fish grabbed it. It looked like I'd slipped down banking, didn't it? We have been getting some common carp in the and a couple of grass carp. I hope that were a tench then. No, it's not. It's look like a little golden barlin, isn't it? Not too big, but it's good fun once you get them feeding and they're coming in. You know, it's different to what I've been streaming, isn't it? You know, it's pretty boring logging on every time I'm there, and it's a case of, you know, always, oh god, he's grinding bream again. But believe it or not, I've only got about 300 silver left, and I had every intention of getting 3. I think I was talking to you, Captain Lockheed, about getting the Fortuna carp rods. I did buy one, and then I sold it back, and I'd got the money for 2 of them rods, but I sold 1 rod back, what I'd not used, and I actually got HSV, is it? HSV caliber, is it? Reel. I got that reel. I actually got a shock, actually. I got that reel with silver, and I've been using it quite a bit as a spinning reel and a bream reel sort of thing. I went to Old Burg to repair it, and it wouldn't let me unless I repaired it with gold. And I absolutely threw a wobbler. Because I was saying, well, I bought this reel, I wouldn't have bought this reel, I'd have bought the gold reel, you know, because that's definitely allowing me to repair with silver. And apparently it must be just a level thing, because I told one guy and he called me liar. I can show you the message we had between each other, and he was calling me a liar, and I said, well, I've got proof on a stream, you know, I've been in the thing, and to repair the friction brake on the caliber at Old Burg, it's gold to repair it. There's no silver option. So that really, like, honest, I was saying, that's it. I'm going back to another game. What can I play instead of this? So it really knocked me sick for a minute. But apparently he says, well, at Volkova you can repair it all for silver, so that's fine. I'm happy again. No, that weren't the right rod, were it? It's rod 1. Well, the fish are coming, but we've got carp in the swim. I think it's the cornflower, or the corn, what's triggering the carp, I think. What's in the Twitch, what's in the Twitch, what's in the ground mix? Where's that over there? I'll put it back in one place. I do talk to myself as well. If you're saying what's he saying, I'm probably not speaking to you. I'm probably talking to myself. So I do apologise about that mumbling as well. Because that's one of them things I've got to say. Yeah, you go. You when you have to go, you have to go. No problem, mate. And it's lovely. I think that's a good suggestion, Captain Lockheed. Try 30. Oh no, it's horrible because there's quite a lot in it. That said, the Steam OBS got me going very. It's a brilliant software. It really is. I mean, I would have lost everything if I'd not got OBS, because I just lost the drive with everything on. It was and I didn't actually rebuild for a few weeks now. So So everything had gone. I'd not got anything backed up. My fault, that obviously. But it were a total lot of, you know, a completely goosed hard drive and total system reinstall and wipe and everything. So I lost everything what I had. So even though I lost software and stuff, the actual creative side of what I did, OBS brought most of it back, enabling me to actually stream again, you know. So I am having a trouble with watching my own stream, which I didn't have before, so that's a new one. Maybe I shouldn't try to watch my own stream. It's just so that I can read it. You know, when it does an alert somebody's followed and it goes in the middle of the screen, I can actually read it on the thing, but to get to OBS software, I have to go under chat, and I have to minimize out the game to go under chat. You'll all be able to, I don't know how you're managing, Captain, but I can't move from Russian Fishing 4 without minimizing the game to go to another monitor with my mouse. That's been my problem. I think somebody said there was a workaround. Who were it? Might have been either Diz or Dr. Zed. Said they use monitor 2 to play the game. Now I've got monitor 1 as my main screen. Now maybe if I add one of the little monitors as my main windows and my main TV as a screen 2, maybe that'll make things different. Don't know. So maybe that is a workaround, and can give that a go. A couple of ask. I don't know. It looks good to me. I don't think it's a big fish. I don't know what the trophy is for that. I'm sure Captain knows what that is. 2 monitors I have no. Really? So you can just drag across from. You see, my mouse won't leave my window of. It's not a window, but my Russian. I've loaded Russian Fishing 4 in from its launcher from the website. It doesn't have borderless windows on mine. Yeah, I've got Game Capture, but on in Windows, mine doesn't have borderless. It had Windows. It had windowed. Or let me have a look. Because I looked for borderless and it didn't have it. Let me check. Full screen mode, and I think it was windowed. I think. Have a look. Windowed mode. I don't think there's borderless. That's all mine has. Windowed mode or full screen. I don't have borderless. If it were borderless, I'd not have a problem. It'd just. Can you see it's sitting both sides of the, you know, although it did try and get across then. In this screen I can get to my other monitors. Maybe that's an option. Maybe I need to go into a screen like this where it actually does go to all my screens. But when I'm in game, when I'm in this, I don't have my mouse. Maybe that's the thing to do. I don't have a mouse in this game, so to get my mouse I've been hitting Windows. But if I do that, I actually have my mouse. I think you guys have just given me some. Obviously, you'd end up staring at it. I don't have a mouse on this, you see, but I do have a mouse. If I do that, so that's the way to do it. Just press me. Okay, I'm happy with that. That's a good workaround for me. I just put it to me inventory, and my mouse will go across everything, and I can do that when I want to do with chat. Hit Q. Open chatting game. No, I'm not on about chatting game. I'm on about Restream chat, which is showing. Restream chat shows Restream. It should be showing me Discord, but there may be no text from Discord. But it also shows YouTube and Twitch, which is what I'm streaming to. Restream chat. I stream to Restream, and then Restream will send it out to as many. You know, you can send it out to. Well, there's hundreds of things that Restream can stream to. I'm saying hundreds. There's about 30 on the page. It's very good software. If Captain, if you're not using it, I mean, do you have? If anybody's got a YouTube account and a Twitch account, and they're on about streaming, and they want it to go to both streams, I think Twitch has started doing. Luke, if you want a cursor on your main or when you're fishing at Q to open the in-game chat channel, you got a cursor. Okay, but can I leave the screen? If I can leave the screen, that's fine as well. Yeah, that does it too, Captain. That's fine. So that's where I've not been doing it. You see, I've not had a mouse. Don't forget, I'm only 3 weeks back into this game after having 4 years off. So there's things I don't know about the setup of it. I weren't playing this game 4 weeks ago. I was playing World of Warships, which I've been playing for 2 years solid. So there's things I don't know about this game, and you look at my level 27 should have all that. It's basically level 24 from scratch as a noob, because I was level 24 when I stopped playing years ago, but I didn't have silver, I didn't have much. I had 1 gold reel, that were it, what I'd thinking for. So I'm back in game now and I'm enjoying it, and hopefully there's a fish on this. And yeah, good. I mean, it's wonderful that you're getting into the streaming. We did have a chat about it and that, and thank you for that. That's got me little that's got my little workarounds, because yeah, that works, and that works. I'm okay. That's good. You know, I mean, it's something simple now. If you look at it, what I couldn't work out, and I kept minimising Russian fishing forward via the Windows key. So when it's minimised, I can't actually just see the bites or anything, because it's on a minimised desktop. See, but now I'll be able to go. Like that. I can move my chat. There's a problem with my chat. I keep having to click new messages. You have chat in OBS. I've got my OBS underneath my Restream chat is a browser. Is on a browser. I've not got it embedded or anything like that. It's actually on a web browser. It's here. Yeah, I can show you. That's my Restream chat, and I can make it bigger, and I can make the words bigger if I can't read it, you know. So another thing I like about it, this is the annoying thing. See that? I've got a new message. Why don't it just roll up to the latest message? Then I wouldn't have to keep coming out of game to just click this one thing for that next line. That's stupid, isn't it? But that's what I'm having to do. I'm having to come out of the game to click a blue tab for the next line, and I can't read it without coming out of the game to click it. So I've got this, you see, but the good thing about this is a couple of Russian lads have been dropping in. I just click that and go translate to English, and all the Russians in English, then I can talk back to them. So that's why this is good for me in a Russian game, sort of thing. You're saying auto scroll in OBS, but I'm actually using I'm using Restream chat. Restream, not not Streamlabs chat. I'm using Restream chat. Let me show you Restream quickly. I hope none of my settings come up, but we'll see that in a minute. He says Restream. This is Restream. Hopefully none of my settings are. I don't think they're open. I think the main important ones are. But this is Restream. You can add a channel. You click it in, and all these from year one stream. For Facebook and all these, Steam, you can actually stream with your one stream. What I'm doing now, I'm doing one stream to this program, and it's sending it out to YouTube, to Twitch, and so I'm only actually sending it to these two. But there's all these, BK Live, you know, all these. What I don't even know what some of them are. But I know streams there, and I didn't know. I've not actually clicked that one, but I have a stream account, so I may click that one as well. That's me. Although it wants me in information, so I'll put that in at another time. But that might be useful for you. I believe if you get to a certain level of followers in Twitch, they only want you streaming to Twitch because it's got something to do with that or something. But up to then, you can actually, what's that one? You can click that and go to your. You click it and it helps you go to your main. To your main, what's it called? Your main Twitch stream, and there's our chat in that. Now maybe I could make that bigger, maybe. You know what I mean? As long as I can see the chat. Maybe that's the way to go. If somebody types it, let me type in and say hi. Hi guys. Let's see if that'll type in and grow. Although it says new, so I don't know what that means. Okay, anyway, I've showed you enough of that. Hopefully nothing too important on it, but hey, okay, back to the game. Hopefully that'll help you to so year one stream, instead of you streaming straight to the Twitch site address or straight to the YouTube address, you save them addresses for stream for Twitch and for YouTube. Them addresses go in to your settings in Restream, and you just stream one stream to Restream, and it goes out to it as you could do them all them. You could do them all. I'm not. There may be a limit if you're not premium. I'm not premium, but I've not hit a limit yet. I'm going to try do to the Steam one after, because I do have Steam friends who probably watch this. And I had a lot of friends on Fishing Planet, which may actually come over to this if they saw me fishing on it. So yeah, that's where we're up to, guys. If we, I'll tell you what I'm going to do now. You've seen me catching, I call them bits of fish. I'm going to just have a little spinny, and because this is the Pike spot, so I'm going to have a little spin, see if we can catch something. I'm going to, which rod's got my black on? Not sure. So having said that, I'm still so I'm in here. I've got a mouse, so that's good. I've got a cursor. I mean, I can actually open that and. Oh, have I put my bloody thing again? No, I've lost me chat for some reason. Is it that one? Yeah, I've found you again, guys. Goodness me. Okay, so I dragged that. I've got OBS open, but over the top of that, I've got this open full browser of That's true, but they can see what peg I'm on. They can read the peg number, and it's a follow. If that person keeps coming in and saying hi, and all I have to say back is hi, that's fine. You know, if they're watching it just to see where I'm fishing on OBS, maybe that's fine. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they're not Russian, but they just typed in Russian. I don't know. You know, but well, that were a bit stupid reply. I didn't mean it like that. Maybe they're multilingual and they think I'm Russian for some reason. Because I've had one guy actually start talking in that, and he said, "Speak Russian," as if maybe he got the impression that I was Russian and English from one of me streams, which I'm not, by the way. Yeah, I heard that. I don't know where you've read that, or somebody's told you, you know, or you've done it before. I've never done it before, and I've a few levels yet to actually get affiliated. I think I need an average of 3. I don't have an average of 3 viewers yet, so I'm really bottom of the jar, whatever they call it, bottom of the whatever it's called. But I have, you know, some very kind and very generous as well, but patient. They have to be patient with Russian fishing, for I know, but they're patient with me as well. They allow me to make mistakes and say, "You'll be all right, Ed. Carry on, mate. Don't worry about it." And I think that's lovely. You know, I am who I am. I'm not something special, or you know, who is perfect. I'm just me, and that's how people take me. That's wonderful. So I make mistakes. I do like fishing. I have fished a long time in real life. You know, of all different. You know, so the knowledge is there from real fishing, and I'm trying to just, I might mither or I might ramble on. Yeah, well, it's not our problem, that's their problem, isn't it? I won't worry about that at all, Captain Lockheed. That's obviously their problem, isn't it? Not ours. And we're enjoying it, and I don't get interaction really like. I mean, it's for the reason I'm on this browser and not in a window or an embedded text or anything is because of the translation thing. If somebody comes in French, Polish, anything, who wants to know something about the game, they can Google my answers, and in the browser it will allow them to copy and paste what I reply, and they can open it in a browser with Google Translate and translate my answers back to them. You know, yeah, it's long-winded, but there is a communication that can be done that way. You know, so yeah, that's good. Yeah, if they come in chat and they're funny, just block them out, mate. Don't take no shit. You know, you're who you are. If they don't like you, or they're not. You know, I have a lot of patience, and I can put, you know. But if somebody pushes it, they just get blocked and they'll never be on again ever. You know, so well, that's how you have to be. If they don't treat you back how you're treating them, and you're trying to be nice to them, and they're not being nice back, just ignore and get shut of them, mate. Don't worry about them, because they're not worth worrying about, obviously. Yeah. Oh well, I've still got one of them coming in. I've actually got one what is strange one, and it doesn't actually come. I think it's something in YouTube, a bot. I'll tell you what it says. If it's still on, I've lost it. I must have clicked it. And it's something funny. He said, "Oh, great stream," or something like that. Or it might not even says great stream, but it's in a chat on the stream, and it just says, "Yeah," and then a name, Thomas, whatever, not Tuchel, but Captain. Are you the Leeds fan, or am I getting mixed up with somebody else? I think you're the Leeds fan, aren't you? I'm not rubbing anything in. I'm just saying, if you are the Leeds fan, congratulations on Bielsa. Best signing this year, this window, that to keep Bielsa for. But you may not be. I may be getting mixed up with somebody else. Okay, mate, no problem. We were talking about. Well, who will that be then? I think I know who it is. I'll leave it at that. It's not you, obviously. You're a Watford. Right. Well, you may have been on at the same time. You're a Watford supporter. Well done, mate. I actually did an all-night of Russian fishing for, and fell asleep before any goals on the United match when I'm watching it on Sky Sports, and I woke up in the middle of another match. Well, congratulations on signing Bielsa. That's your best thing. Oh, you're being sheepish, but Captain. Look, I'm not laughing, honest. It's just I've got a bit of wind. I'm sorry. No, and I've not even watched the match. I'm going to enjoy watching it because I'm going to get. Oh yeah. I won't go off that. Leeds were brilliant last year, and we just got one on them. They were pushing, and they didn't seem to have the hold on. This is not working sort of reaction. We're going to mess up, obviously, on some of our matches, but we just had a good start. We weren't like that. We weren't ready last year, really. We had a bad start, but yeah, good signing. We were talking about, he might go. I had a real feeling that one of these big European clubs had come in for him, and I thought him and Phillips would go. Me. Not because of not wanting to be with Leeds, but because of how good they are, and that's why I thought they'd be snapped up. And I think you've actually solidified your team now, mate, and I think you're going to have a wonderful. Yeah. He's. I mean, he's obviously got his passion now. He's got his passion in what he wants. And he's happy that the lads do what he says. He could go to this a Ponce place. He'd be no good if he come across Pogba. He'd probably knock Pogba out because Pogba don't listen. He does his own thing. That's what got So he's got lads who will work hard. They'll bust a gut for him, and that is a wonderful team to have. And you're good on the ball. You're fast attacking. And Phillips didn't play, did he? So it's like us losing Fernando. Is it Fernando? What am I on about? I've not watched my team that long. I forgot. Bruno. Yeah, it is Fernando. It's like us missing it. You missing your main guy. And did you have? Is it Alioski or something? I think he was your left defender. With did he dye his hair blonde or something? He was brilliant. I liked him. I had him on me. Fantasy football because he were doing good for you. And I like Ayling, the defender who pushes forward all the time. Davis and Cock, is it, and Klitsch. All them are wonderful players. And you've got the Brazilian one on the, is it right wing? You look at keep him as well, he's awesome. So you've got the team, you've got hard-working lads who play as a team. You watch this, I bet the top half, I bet the between 6 and 10, I reckon. I think. What did you finish last year? You were in top half last year, weren't you? I can't quite remember. Anyway, I'm sorry for. Obviously, it's first game. Look at Man City. You lost, Man City lost. So, you know, they wouldn't have expected that. Now, brilliant result that from coming up. Absolutely brilliant. You've done really well, and I can see you getting 8. You may get in Europe with the way your team can play and settled now, and you've got your first year under your belt. You know, they might bring some new players in there, anything January window or end of this thing, and good on you. I think you do really. Like I said, it's the brother-in-law's in love with Lee, so you know he'll have been gutted on weekend, but it's just one game. It's 3 points. Obviously, it's a bit of a hit on your goal difference, but you know, look what you did with Liverpool last year. You've a chance of doing that with any team once you get going. And I don't know what I'm streaming actually. Am I still streaming my inventory? I do apologise, guys, and for the guys who just joined, I do apologise. We are a bit passionate about football when we've been waiting for it, you know, a while, and I'm that passionate. I've been waiting so many months and weeks for it to come on that I stayed up all night doing Russian Fishing 4 and fell asleep 10 minutes into the game. I didn't see a goal. If there were a goal in 10 minutes, I'd already fell asleep. So I've not seen the replay. So I am going to download that or look for a stream, what's streaming it, and go enjoy it. You never know, when I watch the replay, they might lose 3-0. It's just BBC, silly guys. Good stuff anyway. At least we're off again, and I'd like to see the levels of COVID, everybody being so close. Every seat was taken, I think. There were no separation. I didn't see it. It looked like a full stadium to me. So that'll be interesting on the COVID. See whether COVID goes up or down or what. But yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Happy for you, Captain Lockheed, on that. I'm still missing my chat. Have a see. Natasha, very good, mate. Very good. Okay. If I've talked myself into a night time on this game, hopefully I have. Let me have a look. I haven't. What time is it? Oh, I have. Right. I fished. Let me show you where I fished. Am I leaving my rods? Yeah, I'm on a... Or am I? Where's my rod? Oh, took my rods out, didn't I? We're going to spin. That's good. Right, take that. Take that. Is anybody fishing the old Bream Spot? Because I fished the new Bream Spot, and you can see it at the beginning of... what's the word? The beginning of this stream, I started out on a peg what Grozzy was showing. I'm going to go and see if last week's peg will catch me more than what I've just done on that new peg, because I was still getting fish here. Oh, I'm all set up for tench, am I? Right. Okay. If anybody looks down here at the bottom, it looks like a cutout of concrete. Can you see it goes up there, across, and then it seems like it's cut out going that way and straight. What I do here, this is where I'm putting my rod, if you want to know where my first rod is. See that corner? That corner there where my feet are on it now. That's my rod 1. So that's where I'm fishing. I need to quickly change these over. That's okay, that's okay, that's not okay. I want these. That one. And that one. Maybe somebody should try, what's the word? Pea porridge, whether they've swapped over on, it might be the same place but on a different bait. This week to the following next week, I will be trying every peg on the water that I know of to be a bream spot, and to see if they've moved. I've actually fished 4 bream spots over the last 4 weeks, and they've dried up and moved on within a day or 2. So I'm expecting that to be the case with this. This is, to me, this is drying up. I've just put a bream on there, haven't I? Right, this is 17 clip for this peg. Good one. 17. And as you know from before, I cast a little bit left to compensate the drift to the right that they cast. So I'm actually aiming for that single pine tree where it's gone near there. That's rod 1. Should have everything set for that. Okay, that's rod 1. Rod 2 and 3 I'll quickly set up. We don't want that on. That wants to bream, this wants to, which should probably be alright with that. Have I lost a hook? I may have lost a hook. Okay. Garlic. Oh, that's okay. And this wants to be bream. Bream will do that. That's all the 2 pieces. That's all. Got that one. Okay, and it's the flip again. That might be rod 3 actually. I'll have to do both. Sorry guys. That one. Yeah, so we don't want that. Don't want that. Is that still on a 1 zook? No. I wonder if I lost a 1 zook. Well, for now I'll keep it on that hook. Got 2. Maybe the other one's still got a 1 zook on. Oh, it can't have, can it? Anyway. So, rod 2, which is rod 3, that's this one. That's got that hook on, that's right, and is this bream? Ocean space, yeah, that's a bream mix. Okay, did we do the... No, we didn't. Thought we did. Okay, 17. And... break is okay there. Okay. I'm pitch black, guys. I can just see it when I cover my eyes because I've got light coming in. So that's out there too. Is rod 2. It's actually rod 3. Come back a bit. No. So. Rod 2, which is rod 3. Back to front, of course. Bream. And that one. Wonder where my pond suit's gone. I wonder if I've got another rod worth of fish with. Yes sir, what am I on about? Pick it up. Okay. So rod 3. 17 meters. With no bites. Usually I would get bites straight away here. So it's not obviously red arts, or else we'd be catching. Back a bit. Yeah, bit messed up that. That a bit of room. Okay. So let's go back into inventory. Not inventory anymore. We got bites going, that sort of. We got 2 rods going off. Well, they're all the tiny bream at the moment. Okay. Cast that straight back out. Okay, we do have bites going now. So maybe stick on this for another week or so. Or next few days. This is a bit more active than the other side, and although they're small, they're not active. Oh, I shouldn't have carping. I hope I've took that out and not got. That's rod 2, rod 3. Maybe I didn't do actually. This bream. Plus I changed them out to bream. This bream. Say it again. Get the other one. Yeah. Now what I want is I usually pre-bait and about 10 balls out usually. Let's see what we've got. There's a 10 out of 10. That's what must be on my hook. I'll correct that in a minute. Put it over here and throw it out. Get going. See? Yeah. Another thing I want to do is wrong one. There we go. I should see our rods clear now. Everything. Thanks for that. Excuse me. Just won't clear my throat. Russian fishing forward discard is okay for latest spots and the Russian VK site. Yeah. I've not been on the discard. That a talking site. I don't really know much about I've got Discord installed and things like that, but I'm not really good at going on other people's channels and stuff. I've been on the Russian VK site and I've translated that and saw where they were fishing. They're actually fishing here, but I've been fishing here all week and it's gone quiet. I mean, this is a fish. But this is not active. You know what I mean? To what? What's the other one? 27.59 or something like that. The active sites I fished was, I fished here when I first started, and then there's the 32.40 which was active, but this one has been the best last week, about 2 weeks. Last week to 2 weeks ago, fishing that at 17 meters. All 3 rods were going all the time. I've tried it since and not got many bites and got a few carp, but if that kicks up again, in the book, in one of the sites it said fishing off here, but they must have been aiming for this swim, but from that point, because they were angled in that direction, something like 20 to 25 clips. So I think that's just another option of where you can actually, I mean, you could fish here, couldn't you? You could fish there for it as well. I don't know if that is a way, but obviously here's another option, you know. So there's a few places you could be game bream. I've just been fishing earlier on into this one, just fishing there at 12 meters actually, like that. But this is not as active as it were 4 days ago. It was actually, all 3 rods would be going. So we need to, I think there's a transition going on, and I think fish are moving to either the one near the bridge I've just pointed out, or there's going to be a new spot soon. Like I say, I've only been fishing for a week with you guys, so this is new to me. The rotation of fish, they'd introduced actually why they were making the game. They didn't used to rotate, I don't believe, right at the beginning, and they actually put UI into the fish, so they migrated or moved about into different, I don't know if it's a random or set thing, you know, so you guys will know that more than me. Hi Jim Harris, and hi Eastman. How you doing? Thanks for the website the other night. Yeah, it was that person who I were on about. I'm not really. I did it earlier on in the stream. If you look in the first 15 minutes, I have a go. Don't do very well with it. Then we move on to just catching some little bits near the Pike place. So how the bream testing is going, I would say stay in this peg. But having said that, I just caught a fish and then it's gone dead again. So I'm going to throw some more DB, see if that'll perk it up a bit. Obviously I'm not tensioned up and things like that. Might be a different outcome if I do put the alarms on. But I think still this is over 24 hours is producing more fish than the one I've just mentioned near the bridge. Grozim, Grozi on YouTube has made a video last week on a potential new bream spot, and everything in there is, if you look at that Grozi's video, that's how I tested that one today. I fished it earlier on off the thing. I've had a 5.7k out of there and 2 4.3s, but not a weight of silver. For the full 24 hours I'm still getting more here. but it's going down and down. Where I was getting, excuse me, I'll clear my throat. Sorry, guys. Sorry, and the reason I've not been streaming is I've had a bit of a throat trouble and chest trouble. Been on 2 courses of antibiotics, and so my throat, I can't speak without coughing, sort of thing. It's not COVID or anything like that. I've got like an emphysema thing, and it just plays up every so often. I get bad and I need antibiotics to clear it. Okay, so in fact I'd say this is rubbish over to how it used to be, so I will go and tell you, keep trying here, but there's people catching bream in chat. Usually if there's an active spot you can look in chat and somebody's, although it's a funny time, I don't know how I'm not seeing any bream, you see. So that tells me the bream shot's gone off. There's got an air seal there. But I don't know. Oh, there's a bream. White bream. I've got a bream there. So is anybody else? Press G on your left rod, please. G or details. G. I'm only using that rod. All the other rods are. It's just until I get a matching set of lighter rods. That's the Labia Fortuna feeder. But I'm actually just. It's heavy for bream. You could fish a lot lighter than that, and that may. Yeah, no problem. Did you screenshot or something? If there's anything you need to know, I've actually got that on more or less. The other two are set same. That's the our good, more or less same settings as on all three. I've dropped down to, well, I've gone up from Asteria, but dropped down from what I was using at the beginning. I was using the 3 rods I had. I was using the 3 rods I had, which was, that was my best one, that was my next one, and I had one of the Asterias. When I was lifting this rod, it was too long and too strong. I was pulling out of trophy fish because of the lift. It lifts so fast and so strong. It was snapping 6.4 leaders with good trophies on. Obviously, we're talking bigger than 4K fish. When it got one of them fish on, and it didn't seem to want to. I couldn't find a way to do it slower. You have to do it half and half, and also that jerking that the game is built into it. It just weren't right for what I was fishing for. It was too heavy. So I actually got 2 Asterias, which I've been really happy with. But I've actually been fishing heavier line than them rods are. I've been fishing 16 kilogram line with 8 pound bottoms, and that's a 7.5. So if it's 7.5 kilogram rod, brilliant little rods these. Ideal for doing the very soft at the top, good Brit in the bream and everything. And I think they're only about 100 silver or something like that, 150 silver. I thought they were double that. In fact, I thought they were 700. I've got mixed up with this and another rod. So them are good, and I've moved off them to this 14 kilogram ones, which are 300 silver. But they're very, very balanced. In nice tip. You've got good tip, and it's the in between from there to me other rods. So I'm going to get another one of these, and then I'll have 3 the same, and these are going to be me heavy bream rods. I can use the Asterias of light bream rods and get another one if needed. But they're working really well, and the setup's pretty same. I put it on the light. I put it on the light quiver. Oh, it's in the water. Sorry, but I'm on loop rig, and been doing okay. But this has been pretty. In fact, I'd say the other. You know, you get one of them and then you hope there's more. You know, but. Alright. Okay, but these two are the same, and they're quite nice rods, them two. I don't know why I've got one so further back than the other, but it works okay. And maybe it's not the time now for Bream, but when they're active, you're catching through this period. I actually would say now, going off that night, if that's it. In fact, you know, have a look at the net. Probably nothing in it. These are from the other day, and I had one. Let's do it by weight, by Bream. The 3.3 Bream, I keep it for the 2.7 cafe order. I've just done the cafe order, so that's one for tomorrow or something. 3 1Ks I usually keep for the cafe order, and then these are things we've caught then. So we've only caught 1, 2, 3. I'd say the other place is better going off them. Yeah, it does. It really does. That's a good thing about it. Yeah, so we were actually waiting for the news of the next spot, aren't we? Really, that's where we're all up to now. I've done really well. I've managed to buy. Just put that away. I managed to buy the is it the caliber? I've managed to buy the caliber and one of the golds. I already had 1 gold. I was going to get 3 golds and then changed my mind, and then I planned on getting 3 of the caliber and using the golds just for trolling and things, and just as an extra reel for myself. This is not active. You are actually catching fish at this time at the other spot. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm not wasting time on this. I'll waste time when I'm not streaming on this peg. I'll give it another go. What we can do is pack everything in. You have to reel it in it before you put it in your hold on. Maybe it's a bait thing rather than a fish thing, you know. Maybe they've gone off garlic dough and want pea porridge or barley or something. I can show you where I was casting on the other one, and maybe even catch a fish or 2. We'll try the next night, and then probably depends on you know how you guys are. Probably tonight then, and I can do the groundwork trying to find Okay, we've got our stuff. I think I've looked on it and they're actually showing that peg we've just been on as the hotspot on VK. That's what I saw today. Whether I've read it right, it just shows this lady with 3 rods out exactly how we're fishing. They were clipped at 15, now we're clipped at 17. That's where I were catching all the fish. I could try 15. I'll try some other things. So Matt, in fact, I think I saw my fish. So just seeing cafe if there's anything. If it's changed. That's a nice thing, and I think we've got everything. We've got that with our carp and with our. We did have some of them. I've given them all away. Oh, I sold them. We did have them actually. You can catch them on the good Pike spot. I think I'm going to sell them and try again with the edge of the fish. Let's have a see. Not much. I'm going to sell them. We'll start afresh. Okay. That's okay. Okay. I may have cut in a bit early then. We want to be going halfway down near the bridge. Sorry guys. This round here actually I'm very near it. In fact, that was quite good. Unfortunately, see these here, they're right in our eye line. See how tall they are? They're right in our eye line when we're trying to set up our rod. This is where Grozzy's showed his thing, and I've fished it a few times. I've actually got. Can you see they're in front of me? This is where I'm fishing. You can fish through there. Let me move to the side. See this little break in the. How can I show it? From here to here, there's I call it a gap in the reeds sort of thing. So to me, that's where I'd like to put my rods, rather than in the middle of these things. You can't see tip at rod. So that's where I am, and I'll just take a step back, then I can put the rod down. But if you can see that across the banking, I think it's a tree trunk that's worn away. That's I'm aiming for, but I'm actually slicing with the casting to about here. Grozzy were casting into that area of between here where the rod tip is. I think that's where Grozzy were casting, that area there at 12. I'm going to put these to 12 now, and we'll see if we can get a trophy before 12. We're all set up other than that, aren't we? That's our yeah, so we should be okay. That's 12, that's rod 1, that sort of thing, but you can cast for that and even get in line with that. So from that white tree to this white tree, and then we're in there at 12 meters. I think you'll catch. Okay, I'll put rod 1 down. Look at how you put the rod down. How bad's that? Told you I've not been away a while and I've not got muscle memory yet. Not got memory, no man, muscle memory. Okay, we want 12 again. 12. And aiming for the second gap, which is actually where that landed. He's been casting. Put that down. This down. Rod 3. And it's that a little bit. And that's for there as well. Oh, what have I forgot, guys? Yep, you're right. A 12. And again. Okay, that's how we were fishing. I should let it sink really and then tighten up so you get your proper 12. So this needs to lean away a bit. That should go down now. There you go. Okay, and I have been pre-baiting this. I've been putting some. I know I've not done. Remember, I said we've got some 10s Bream mix. I think I've only got 9s in the actual. I think I've only got 9s in the actual. So this is where I'm throwing the. Just doing that about the tree line of the shadows, you know. Into the tree line of the reflection sort of thing. Like that. It's worked the other day, so we have caught it this time. And we've actually done quite well early morning, even better than through the night on some days. I've had a 4.6 and a 5.7. I can show you the 5.7 just to not prove, you know what I'm trying to say. There's the it won't tell you the peg, sorry, but that's the one I got out of this peg. Saw me other one the other week, 4.6. This is an extra kilo bigger than that, and lovely fish. Yeah, it looked like some sort of balloon coming in, but a lovely fish. I actually have enough to get another. My third could have done that. In fact, I might go and do that now, and then I'm balanced. So they've got 3 rods and not the first one. Sorry about that, guys. That's my phone. It should have been off. We got notification. Sorry. What's the difference between this Fantasia and the Fortuna? The difference is weight, strength of rod. If you look at the Fortuna, it's 19k, and I'm not sure whether that was. The reason I've moved up is these rods were a little bit heavy for the fishing for the bream. It's doing okay actually. There's rod 1, it's doing fine. It looks similar to the other 2, but what I wanted to do was get a balanced setup, but I was starting putting heavier line on than what the Asterias could handle. So a friend is using the Fantasia. They look a good rod. He's using the 3.9. I wish I'd have got the shorter one. I've got the 4.1, and I wish I'd have got the 3.9 now. They're just a little bit long for you. When you're lifting them up, they like swing in sort of thing. When you've got the 3.9, as you lift it up, it's like coming in, still in the water, and coming to your feet. When these, it's actually lifting up a bit earlier and dragging them out of the water. So if you've got a really heavy fish on, you have a chance of pulling out of the fish because of the extra length. And the bow of the rod has to go a bit further on heavier fish, so it's over your head and bent. In fact, I'll tell you what I'll do. As I wanted to do it, I'm not too concerned about the, and I need to get some line as well. I'll have to remember that. I'll show you the difference in the shop while we're running through it. The thing should be okay. The rods, I've got them balanced so that if it runs, it should break the leader. The leader's the weakest link in that setup, or it should be if everything's same as it were. Right. I bought them just because I liked the look of them, and actually KP Shimino were using them at the time. When a spot is active, it goes wild in chat. Yeah. What is the difference between Fantasia and the Fortuna feeder? Probably money, probably price. Let's have a see. Fortuna feeders, so we need feeder rods. Feeder rods. I was really happy with the Asteria. These are, for the price, these are fantastic starter rods. Anybody watching who wants to, I think them are the ones I've got. They're absolutely brilliant little rods. Only what they, I don't think that's the. It's only 7.8 kilogram, but brilliant. Look, it's stronger than the Luke. Actually, I've been fishing with 16 kilogram line on, but I've been using a weaker link than that. You could put a 6.4 link and it'd break your leader before the rod sort of thing. So they're really well balanced and they're very flexible. When you're striking the fish, the rod bends into the fish. It's not like a stick sort of thing. It actually curves into the fish and it's like a shock absorber on the strike. That's where I liked it with it. The Fortuna is not as forgiving as them, but Fantasia, sorry, it's not as forgiving as them, but they're a nice. They're in the weight range that I can put good. What it is, we started hitting a few carp as well, and we were struggling with the carp. So I've gone this way and fishing a bit heavier for the bream. That if a carp runs in it, I've got a little bit of a chance of getting it in, just for extra thing. But I wish I'd have bought them. I've got two of these, but I wish I'd have bought two of them for the height, for the length. They're all the same strength. These are the tips you get for the thing. Great little rods, and they're just twice as strong as the Asterias. The difference between these, as you can see, 3, 4, 5. The difference between these and the Fortunas price, I would think. Fortuna feeder is here, and which one did I have? The F. I think it's that one. I might be wrong. 4.1 into 4.1 length. Where am I looking? No, that's 17. Hold on. Yeah, it is this one, 19. So this is the one I got, and it's just a couple of $100 dearer. That's the difference. So for an extra 5 kilogram, or an extra £10, you've got a quiver tip less, which is just the strength of the tip. I put the softest tips on for bream, put the hardest tips on for strong fighting fish, and medium the general fishing of multi-purpose, the middle one sort of thing. So 0.5 for bream, 1 for normal fishing, 2 for carp sort of thing. Yeah, and great little rods again. I could have got 3 of them and been at 19 meters. Why I already had one of them. I could have got 3 and not got the Fortunas, but it's in that, like, it's not too heavy. I think these are a little bit too heavy for bream to me. Maybe that's where I should have gone. If that's about, yeah, I reckon that's probably the perfect size. How long is that? Oh, it's too long to me. That one, I can see me coming back and getting some of these for bream. That one is probably perfect. 3.8 meters at 2 at that. I bet that's a lovely little rod. For me, for my preferences, I bet that's the one I should have got instead of the Fantasias. But we've got the Fantasias now, and I'm matching them up with 3. So we want this one. I've got enough, and I need some matching 13-pound line for. If I've got everything right, I think I have. I want that one, and I need some line, which was this and that. 13. Got it in. One of them for enough. Right, I think we're good to go there now. Yeah. That's what I've got. Is there any questions? I don't think there is. Did you want to know how to get cottage cheese? Piece one. Piece ban, sorry. Did you want to know how to get cottage cheese or make cottage cheese? What you get is, I bought them in Curie Lake. It's been foods, wasn't it? I got them in Curie Lake. Don't look at the salt. I bought too much salt. Can you tell? Don't like, guys. Don't like too much salt. In fact, what am I doing? You buy these from. There's a store in the centre of Curie when you get there. I'm not sure if it's available any other place. If that's what you were asking. Cottage cheese. Maybe you're not on now, mate, so... Again, I'll reload it. Yeah, that stopped doing what it were doing. For some reason, I think I've lost chat in I can't see you in oh, you're on. Oh. Okay. Right, mate. Reply. Cottage. Reply. You may be suggesting that I use cottage cheese. In fact, I'll not reply now. I think that's what you might be saying. Try cottage cheese. I know cottage cheese has been the. I do have enough to try it. Let's get back to the rods. So we have bites. I can hear it. You might not be able to hear it yet. But hopefully they've not run me under the bridge and brought the rod I need to actually swap. It should be okay. Everything should be balanced. Let's have a see. Here we go. Okay, we've got. I take it it's rod 3. Is that it? Nothing on it. Wow. Okay, and these are the pegs that we've been saying that we're going to fish for Bream, and we've not got 3 screaming rods going away. But I did okay. You can have a look at the beginning of the stream. I did catch fish here, just not enough really. Okay. So what we're doing now, we're swapping this over. So that I have a matching 3 set. Sorry. Matching 3 set. Excuse me, I'm going to have a cough. I'll just mute my mic as I. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Bring that in and strip it down. We want the that needs repairing in a bit looks like that. That comes off. That comes off. That can come off. We need that. And that's it. That's all. Okay, I will fish for heavy stuff with it, but now at the moment we're using these as our bream rods. I'm thinking that's my new one. No, it might not be. That's got nothing on, so it might be the new one yet. So we want we want the new line, which is 13. There it is. Right indicator. on. Press it bottom. Thinker. 60. Speed. Bream. We want the Bream 10 going in them all. Bream. Come on. Bream 10 there. That needs going in them all at the moment. Speed of leader. I think I'm using 9.8, 2 foot long, right? 9.4, sorry. That's we've got 11 of these for spurs. Right, so it's heavy that's heavy. It's a reason you may not get a bite. But I'm managing at the moment. I want that on there and this on loot rig. Shot rig. Shot rig. Not yet, but it's good for Kurt. We may try it when we get, if we get a hotspot going, we may be able to incorporate that on for some big for some big bream, maybe on boilers or something. Okay, I'm on the loot rig. That's where I've been fishing. Yeah, and we've got the on a hook, on hook, and our bait. Maybe it's a bait thing. What we need to address. Maybe they've gone on to eat porridge. So what I didn't do, I do have a bite. I understand that not a stereo. Doing answers, yeah. The new one. I've got a fantasy there. Where's the other? Oh well. Or maybe it's because they're in here and they're not in here, is it? Maybe that's how it works. I think I've done it, guys. And we've got a bite, I do understand that, sorry. We do want to be 12. We want to be 34, which we are, and we want to be 19, I think. Maybe 20. Okay, that's good to go. And we have a matching set of... a matching balanced set of rods. That's nice. There you go. Lovely. Right. Let's see what we've got. A roach. There is a couple of other people searching on the other bream spots. If I come across anything, I may even edit the text to say new spot found or something, or spot no longer active, so that I may not be able to do that with all my breams, rename the titles, but for recent ones I'll try and oh, sorry guys, I'll try and have a drink. And this, I mean, this has worked with the other bream swims, but maybe, you know, maybe they're asking for something different now, maybe. But I like the balance of these rods. Like I said, I've probably got the slightly shorter ones, but for how they act when you lift them up. I lift rod 3 up. you know, it's like a long way up there sort of thing. And it like has to go behind you to bring the fish in. Whereas the 3.9, they like go up a bit slower and they go up like, well, it's actually not, let me show you. But they're good casting rods, they go straight for somebody who's not put points into them. Excuse me, my voice is going out. Okay, they look a bit further spread out than I had them before. I had them all aiming for the same area, whereas them are under each rod really. I had the outside aiming in and this one aiming in as well, so they were all centering on centre rod. I'll just try a couple more. We shouldn't really need to overfeed it. See if that does anything. We should start catching fish around the 9 o'clock time. Obviously it's quite a bit for where you'd usually be coming off something else if you're planning the 24-hour fishing. They do fish, but I think you have to come off a good night's feeding for them to feed in through the day when they're active. You could go for the cruisings where I showed earlier in the stream, or the tench, or the carp. There were a lot of carp down there near the pike. You could pike fish from 6 in the morning till 9 at night. And then when it goes quiet on the pike around 11 o'clock, 11 AM, you could fish 11 AM till 5 for cruisings at that same peg, and then jump onto the Bream 10 till 7 as well, 10 till 6. You know, so that you've got an into like a timetable of what your plan is for the 24 hours to optimise your catching. What I'm trying to work on, and sometimes the bream bite straight through to mid-afternoon, and when they are like that, I just fish them. I fish the bream until they stop biting, and then I move on. I give them a little chance to stop and start again, but once you know they're not feeding proper and you start getting smaller fish and roach into your swim and white bream, that's when I move on to another method of making money. You could also, I mean, it's not in at the moment, but there's also other fish you could target. There's eels which play well and are very elusive, but they do bite. I've had a few smaller ones. I've had a 5.5K one, which it's not 5.5K, sorry, it's 5.03. But it's paid me the best money they have at the moment. Show you that. Pay very well. I've got to stats and show you it's here. Biggest amount of silver. This is just the other week. Length, XP 83,000. Maximum experience, which is the 83,000. Maximum amount of silver. I think I got 296 silver for it. That's only like a blip, so we can have a bite. Let's see, this should christen our new rod. All being well. It's a nice breed to to average your first bream of your new rods. Okay, good stuff. Another couple in, see if we can... Oh, I'll go and throw a couple in, I'll leave it at that. Also, don't forget guys, get digging. It helps with your leveling. Get your worms as well. Once you've qualified for them, obviously it uses your energy, so a few drinks of tea, you'll soon get that back up. You guys know how to set a fire and make a tea. If you don't, I will quickly show you. We are near I think we're near the campsite. Watch it be a long way and I didn't know. Probably not too far up here. For anybody who don't know how to use the fire, I believe you need firewood and matches from the hardware store. But there's different ways of cooking at the campsites on each thing. The fish dryer. I don't think... Do I have any roach? No. I've got the salt. Got the roach. Don't have any of them. Maybe we'll try that when we have a roach. I've not actually used that one. I've used the use these if I've any left. Beef kebab, I think we had some beef. Oh, I've not got any of the pork, I've used it, but I've got the other ingredients. Apples, oh, use that one as well guys. We've got wood charcoal, that's what it wanted. Okay, so smoker. I think this is a deer sort of thing. Well, smoked bream, so you need a bream. We've not got one to do the side. We've got our salt, of course. Right, this is your fire. It usually say you need. I think you have to start it with wood, but once you've actually got the wood in your thing, it's just a case of why to start the fire, and then you've got E to craft. And we've got all these. Thank you for the follow. Morestas, is it? Morestas, thank you for the follow, mate. Cheers, pal. I'm just I mean, the people probably know how to make the potatoes and stuff, and this is where you start your food crafting. You know, that's how you start your fire, and that's how you start your food crafting. And you make that, and you can use it as food. It's a jacket potato, isn't it? You know, so you just keep doing that, and you can do it with other things as well. Just a quick one to show you that, guys. What you may not know is the sausage meat from the shop. It looks like this. You don't know what it is when you see it, but you buy that and bring it to the store, and it makes sausages on a stick, and they have a well, I'll show you. It makes portions 1 but quality 8 out of 10, so you can get higher grades of food by doing this, and it makes a lot more than what you get. You might get 4 or something portions out of that of food, but I think you get a lot. You know, you can just keep going on that. It depends how many times I've used it, but you just keep doing that. And you as a beginner leveling up here, you'll have a percentage. It'll be going up by a percent. And when you get your percentage going up, you will. Let me show you. Food into go on your food, not the food, not that one, not the ground bit, not them. Have I got the wrong list now? Yeah, I've got the wrong list. This is just another way of leveling up, processing your food, making different food. Okay, it was the look at E. This is where you can see. I think we had a bite then, guys. To make tea, you need to buy a tea from the shop, which looks like this, a little elephant. And you need to buy the tea kettle from the hardware store, and then it's just as simple as you click that, you pick the tea kettle, okay, and then you pick your tea from your tea store, you know, from your backpack or your inventory, you pick on it, and then you just, and this is making flasks of tea, which then, once you've made as many as you want to make, you can make up. It's a good way of leveling up, guys. If you're premium, especially if you're premium and you've got a happy hour, make some coffee, make some tea, and it really gets you going fast. That goes with all the leveling. But that's just one of the things you can make. I wanted to show you something and I forgot what it was. I don't have coffee, it's very dear at the moment, but I have made some. Drinking chocolate is, hot chocolate is, I've got enough for that. It's condensed milk from the shop and the cocoa powder. If your player is feeling in the doldrums, the bottom yellow line is actually all red. Give him a few drinks of cocoa and he perks up a bit, you know. Either sorry, it's that it's written in blue for some reason. Let me just get to it. Hello Modestas, how you doing? Hi, thanks for joining the stream. If I can help you with anything, that'll be, you know, thank you for joining the stream anyway. At the moment we're just searching for a new we're just searching for a new just looking for a new, what am I trying to say, a new Bream Spot. That's what we're trying to do. But I took an opportunity to just show the eggs. You just need the eggs from the farm gate at Winding Rivulet, and you need a tea kettle, and you got boiled eggs. You know, so that's another good one to know. And all these things can be, I don't think I've, oh yeah, I've got that. You do fail though. That looks good, doesn't it? You do fail some, and it's expensive when you fail. You know, you got bowl, that's a quality of 80 to 10. They'll have a timer to keep you happy. So if you look at, if your fisherman's feeling a bit down, but you will get a lot of failures happening, which I don't know why they've even got that in game, but failures. Let's see. You put a roach in, and let's see. You got fish dinner. 9 to 10, and if you've not leveled up, you'll be getting percentages here for your leveling. But I suggest you just level your tea. Your flask of tea will get you such a high way, especially if you're premium. So once you've done that, if you hold T, the letter T, you see how I've put that in there. I've got it from down here. I've just dragged it to there. And you can drag the coffee or food. If I drag that to there, if I toggle 4 and 5, now you go 4, 5, 4, 5. you'll see what happens. You see in chat it says eat a sausage and consume some tea. So if you're fighting a fish, you can still feed and drink and put your energy up. We should be catching bream now, guys. I'd like go into actual night time. I don't know. What am I like? It's up here somewhere, guys, I promise. Well, hopefully everything should be balanced. That's not it. What then with my 3 rods and to the fence? To the fence. Here we go. So we got some fish on, finally. Okay. We're trying for bream. Okay. For anybody just joining, this is where we're fishing. And that's the angle I'm actually probably casted at the number 7 on this. If you don't know how to get the coordinates, people, you'll see it in chat. People are saying, where is it? What square is it? Or what quadrant is it? They'll say D4. So D4 is that square. So you'll have a number on the peg on the spot. So our number is 2541, bottom right hand corner. That's how to find where you want to be on the if anybody gives you a spot of a good you know, a good spot to fish. Yeah. That's just that one. This is small. But hopefully the bream will start feeding now. That's a bit of yeah, we should get some bream now. Sorry, I had to stop that. Can you have a look on the top left? You see I've not got any feeding in the actual that is one, I think. Yeah. That's sort of bream. You can search for what you want. And that'll give you everything what has bream in the title. But these are our main bream mixes, slightly higher balls. And I must have used the 10, so that should go. Anybody wanted? I've gone on the softest tip of the rod. That's how you do the quiver tip. I'm using loop rig. You click this and set your setting to what you're fishing at the moment. For basic fishing, basic bottom fishing, paternoster, inline rig and loop rig are all very, very early secure sort of fishing methods while catching most fish. When you get into these, it's like specialist boilie fishing and specialist fishing with bait fish and stuff. So we're all using these at the moment. I'm probably going to stay on this for a while. Everything else, that's the setup. And it's pretty heavy setup for bream, to be truthful. And I know that I'm not done. You know I like getting my lamps out, so see where we are. I'll put them close on this peg, I think. Couple of torches lighten the rods up where we are. Yeah. There we go, that shines a bit of light on the subject. He says he's trying to get in position. Looks up, there we go. We clipped it. We shouldn't be catching roach when we're going for breed. Come on. And clipped at 12. If anybody's interested in knowing what clip we're at. We Oh, they're very sensitive eyes. The other is too close. The other is too close. That's nowhere near where it should be, but... Right. I'm not right there, am I? Don't know why I've missed. Was it rod 1? It was rod 2, and should be going. Should be fit going down there. Let's try that. Okay, that's better. Central. That's me. Sorry, I heavy-handed on the press K, and it releases the bear line and then back on again, and get to do it again a little bit more gentler. So if that's done, yeah, I've got food and stuff in that. And yeah, it's a bit quiet, but I think we're struggling now for green spots, so I think in the next few days somebody will land on a peg and everybody will hear about it, and so we'll have another green spot to go at. This does catch just coming daylight. It's running. The bream at the moment is quite poor. Maybe for a week or so, or until we find another spot, we're going to have to just pick up the bits we can from the pegs we try. This we're fishing better than this earlier this evening. Pretty bad now. Sorry, if you hear a click on the mic, it's I'm muting it so that I can cough and clear my throat. But yeah, it's pretty desperate. This is not very entertaining, and it's not very. I mean, I could fish for eels if we won't be stood around for hours waiting for a bite. What I will do is see if I can encourage them. Not like that, but by this, by that, by this. There's some quick keys. Pressing T battery brings up the food that you can drag in, you know, so that you can do that sort of thing. Or you want to change your tea for food, something like that, and then you can, you know, do that. That's just had a drink of that by just hitting number 4, because them are your quick keys. That's all on number T. If you press, better get my T back before we move on. I'm a 10 out of 10 T, so that's good. I want to put some, so by pressing U, you bring up the ground bait and tackle. Hey! Hi mate, you're back. Very good. I did the actual, what's the word? I've said what's the word again, I don't believe it. I did the press chat trick to get my mouse, but when I come out and press it, it still minimises. When I press into the chat, it still minimises my game. The game is now minimised on the window, even though it were open when I come across. So that's a weird one. You had a big fish, mate. Wow, what did you get? Welcome back, Captain Lockheed. What did you catch, bud? You had a big fish. Well, I'll tell you what, you've not missed nothing. I've had no fish. In fact, he had to be net, so I'm saying no fish. We've probably had about 3. Yeah. Somebody's just saying 67.59. It's so dead right now. Yeah, it is. So maybe they're not here, and maybe they're not here. What time are you on? Right. I think the best thing to do is, I mean, I can move. That moving's easy. They do come on here, like that. That's a bait sort of thing. They do come on, and I have had trophies out, but we're having to wait for fish, which is fine. We don't mind doing that. That's fishing, but it's not your hot, you know, it's not your active bream raking in your silver sort of fishing for bream spot, which is what we want and what we're looking for really. You're not probably looking for it, Captain Lockheed. You might have a shilling or 2, yeah, a silver or 2, a doubloon, or did you say you got? Well, we saw you. Did we see your screen? No, we saw something saying how much silver you got. I think something like 15. I forgot now. I forgot where I saw it actually. Oh, sorry fish. You see, that's what I mean about the actual. Yeah, we're getting different sorts now, and we're fishing on. We're on. We better be on. I wonder if I've changed that one. That's rod 3, so that's 2. Got it door. Okay. Let's take it as it is. Oh. Got my first match in 3 rods, Captain Lockheed. My first 3 matching rods. Shame I've not got the reels matching, but nice. I like green, I like black. Nice colours. Got gold. In fact, the golds are actually matching really well, aren't they? With it being green on them. You know. Green on the reels and green on the I know it's a different sort of green, but yeah, very good. Oh, sorry guys. There you go. Right, I was just about to go to. I will go and pick my rods up and go to 43, 32 and just cast them out with garlic on, and then change it over to pea porridge, just to see where they are on pea porridge. I think it may be a bait change needed. They might be in that spot, but want a different bait. Maybe I think who said it? He said. All right. Captain says buffalo blue tag. Oh, is that what you just got? Buffalo blue tag, guys. My goodness. Captain's catching buffalo blue tags, and what have I got? 366 gram skimmer bream. I think we call them skimmer bream in the UK. It's just like a slang name because they skim across the top of the water when you bring them in. I think that's where the names come from. I've just thought of that. It may not be the exact reason. It just sounds right. So Captain's just got a blue tag super trophy. When you catch a super trophy over 10 kilogram, you have 3 choices now. Name the fish and put it back for others to catch. Sell it or keep it and have it stuffed to put on your wall. House wall. Oh, I didn't know you could do that, Captain. Well, I think if you've got a decent trophy. I wanted to cough and yawn at the same time, and I do apologise, guys. 5th largest ever caught in other region. Oh my goodness, is that what you just got? And who is 4th? Hey, Fry. Fry's 4th and you're 5th. Oh. At least you're on the list, mate. And that's one of many. You know how to do it now. Go and get the rest. I believe blue tags fish what's never been caught before as well. Or is that just they may not have been, they may have been caught before, but they've been either released and put back in. They're special, aren't they? They're rare fish, aren't they? And you probably get very high XP to put them back if they're worth a lot of money. I think what I'd do is catch the fish, go and see where it's worth silver. I mean, at extra large you get fish in. Right. Goodness me, brilliant. Oh, we've got some very good anglers in the, well, fishermen and women in the fisher persons, whichever's correct analogy. Congrats, Captain Lucky. That's awesome, mate. And so is that on a tip? I can't even think. Is that on something called Tongue, or is it on? I don't even know our names of our latest, our later waters. Akituba, is it? Akituba, something like that. Akituba. So is that level 28, Captain? Ah, yeah, it helps. It helps me too. Tuber. Is that tuber or tuber? Yeah. Yeah. So I'm nearly. I got 27 yesterday, and I've grown. I've been up nearly 20 hours. So I've grown round the level, nearly leveled up again. So I have been catching. You can see I've been catching by how I've leveled and that. So yeah. Yeah, no doubt about that. Wonderful. Is that the one with all the beautiful lilies in? I've seen pictures in. Is it VK forum or something? I searched it. I've heard about it. I don't know what VK is, so I searched about it, and it was a Russian like forum. There's a pond there with lots of lilies. Yeah, it looked lovely, lovely red and pink lilies. I think they were, and yeah, I'll probably end up fishing the pond all the time. In fact, I've not got any gear or I don't have anything where I'll catch big fish yet, so I've got grinded on all the rest of the waters first. I've actually unlocked, well, you told me about it, and you were right, Captain. I was mistakenly saying I've unlocked Ladago, is it? Ladago. I'd when I got to level 26, and you correctly. Oh really? Oh, I see. So you have to put. That's where they've got you using your silver now. I'd have to sell it. Oh my goodness! And oh yeah, that's a brilliant way. In fact, that'd level me. He's a level me. What I'm saying, he's a level me. Does it say I've 1.2 million, or is that how much I've got? Or is that how much I've got to go? I don't know. Now. I think it's 1.9 million I need, and I've got 1.2 million. I think on my screen. I think. I don't know if you could know. I am in chat and I'm not doing much fishing. I can put it back in the valve. Wow. You can go to stats page and see how much you need to level up. Oh, right. Stats. Have you seen how many days in game it's showing? How many days have you been in game, Captain? Because don't forget I went away for 4 years. Not away, weren't locked up or anything. But have you seen what I've not caught any of them blue what you've got blue tags or whatever they're called. I got an eel last week. Well, about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, on Old Burg here. Just got actually, I think you saw my trophy. You may not have seen it because you actually went to. What do you think? I got that in this peg about 2 days ago when I was trying it. I fished it for the last 2 days and it's been off and on. I have had 180 silver out here from something you were telling me if I do, wouldn't you? I have had 180 silver between 10 o'clock and 6 o'clock out of this peg. When I went to sell the fish, there was a cafe order for the 2.7 bream, 3 bream. I sold them, so I actually got 220 odd silver out of that session. But it's you know, not every. You can see how dead it is at the moment. In fact, I've got a mind to go to another peg, maybe the one with any suggestions. We've got that one, what we fished on the corner to the island last week, what's just gone dead, and then we moved from there to here, what now seems to have gone dead. This has been off and on here, so we could try the 43-34 with garlic and peas, but yet we still do get bites occasionally on here. I don't think they don't seem like the bream are hot at all anyway. Well, maybe they've been overfished. They have been absolutely hammered over the last month. By me alone, you know, before anybody else. I've had probably 8,000. Well, I can't say that. I've got enough to buy 2 reels. The black one and the gold. Caliber and the gold. I've managed to farm enough to get that and to get the rods as well. Matching Lickle the 14 kilogram rods, so they are nicely matched up and balanced. I hope I don't trick over to Happy Hour. I don't think I've got an hour in me now, guys. So what question I was saying, in fact the guy got 2 big trophy bream there. Alright, oh, your reel is your starfish so far. Is that right? Because all my records are gone. I got trophies before. I fished it when it were Russian. It's so long ago. 9 months in Russian before it got translated into English. Let's see. I've got to catch up with this one, guys. Oh yeah, I'm getting with it. Get back as well. Yeah. All right. Thanks for that, Captain. I need 678,000. God, that sounds a lot. Your eel is your starfish. 67. Someone had a big trophy bream earlier today. Yeah, but I fished. Well, I got the 5.5 out of here yesterday. That one I've just showed you. It's not as big as probably the big eel. I3. But the guy got 2 big trophy bream there. I3 is the one that's the one what we fished last week. Is somebody catching again on I3? Well, that's where I can go. I'll go there now. If there's fishing at I3, I don't mind. In fact, it's my favourite, probably my favourite spot of all the bream spots I've tried up to now. That's my favourite one. The one on the corner of the island, where I fish. The one where I fish up corner of the island. I fished it 17. You need to look at Russian Fishing 4 Discord or VK to keep up to date with that. It's got the picture of this in Captain. See now, I take them out. Watch this have a bloody trophy. You know. It's not a trophy. It's a bream though, I think. Right, let's go to the other one. Because it is acting deadish. Right, and me lamps. Yeah, I've not been on anybody's Discord ever. I've got my own Discord, but when they say go to Discord, I don't get it. It's like everybody has Discord on the PCs, and you go on and talk to them or something. I thought that was like a private like thing for talking with friends and stuff. Further up in it. Are we going too far? I had some eels out of here, guys. Just fishing there. Well, here actually. Just fishing there. Fishing in that what looks like a dome, or looks like the back of somebody with face looking that way. But where the gap is, let me get my rod out, then I can point at it. I was casting actually there in a line across. So I put eel feed all in here, and I was actually casted so that the sink to about 8 meters, maybe 7 meters, something like that. And I got 3 on fish pieces, and we were getting shiny sleepers. So that one didn't produce for me. The other one near the camp is where I got the big eel. Where yeah, this is our. I love this peg, and that's where I aim off that corner. So if they're here, I don't mind having a try for them. This one I fished 17 again, so that's what I fished last week, and I'm probably where I've got the most silver from in this game since coming back. I'd have to go back a bit to rod down. Yeah, a bit more to the side. Rod 2, 17. I don't mind. I don't mind if you're fishing, you don't catch till tonight, and then start getting bream. It's a shame they've been so active, and then to not get fish is like the game's broke sort of thing. Okay, that's one. Even remember where my little lamps go. I've got a little piece of stick where I put my lamp near. It's like it as a real destination. I like that. I know that sounds probably stupid. It feels like a real destination. This, Michigan feels like a real destination on Fishing Planet. Love that walking around that lake. So it's that. I'll need to go back a bit, I think. Okay. That's 3 rods. We got them in. They look pretty good. And that's my stick. You see my stick from where I put my lamp. That one. A little stick where I put my lamp. And then we've got a gap in the. Where am I? There we go. Walk along the edge. And we got a gap in the reeds where I light the island up. Is it this? I think it's that bit there. There, I think. That one. Or is it that one? I put the lamp here and it lights a bit of the other one into it. Either that or I'm putting it into water. There we go. So we can fish here for a few times though. You guys don't have to stick it out with me. I understand this is my little venture. Trying to farm silver to get stuff, but we've managed to get 3 nice rods and 2 nice reels. The next on the shopping list is the Fortuna cart rods, I do believe, and Captain's. I'm fishing here because I thought Captain said 2 had been caught here. I think it's I3 square. Isn't this I3? Is this not I3? I'm sure I were given. Is the 67? Alright. Well, it doesn't matter. Look at your map. Yeah, I know. I thought this was I3, but I've been to this. The reason I'm trying this is I've just fished for 2 nights on 67. Have a look in chat, Captain. Somebody's just said 67.59 is so dead right now. Because I've just fished in, it's so dead. So we're actually fishing to try and find where the breamer for the next active spot. if it weren't here, Captain, I would go to 43.32. Maybe the Bream will come on. I mean, it's the wrong time at the moment, yeah. But this is where I was last week. For 5 days, I got hundreds and hundreds of Bream. 390 silver in one evening off this peg, but they may not be here now. Yeah, no, I've fished it 2 days solid, 2 24-hour in-game sessions, and only got bits. Now this is a guy you can say, okay, well you're not good at fishing, but I've actually had 250 to 390 silver every night when they're on. Maybe it's a change of bait, maybe it's something else. Maybe you could come and bag up, you know. Maybe it needs a certain level to get the trophy fish, I don't know. Or a certain hook or a certain line. But there's carp here and white bream which should bite. You shouldn't just not get nothing. Let me pre-bait it. But that's the reason I come here. I thought that's what you said. It's because I've actually give the instructions were I3. So this is D7 then, is it? It's the one before or something. Let me have a look at my map. I'm here, which is not D7, it's D4, of course it is. Right, I3 is around here, isn't it? I3, yeah. Yeah, it's where, I mean, it's where the last four of my streams are from. If you look at my last 4 streams, they're from this peg. And the 4 streams before that are from this peg. And the 4 streams before that are from this peg, and the eel peg when I got the 5.5. I've got a stream of me catching the 5.5 eel. So we're looking for bream. I mean, that looks good. You know, you could go there and go into the deep pool, but they don't seem like deep water. The only bream I know don't like. They like deep water. I fish a reservoir what's 40 foot deep, and I still get the bream from off the bottom at 40 foot. Well, might even be deeper than that. 45 to 60 foot deep at the thingy wall. I get bream, you know, off the bottom. So they like deep water. But I've cast in that all, and I've cast in. I don't think we're reaching that all, but I think we're reaching the ledge, and that's where I was catching them on the ledge. This goes round to the shore. I was fishing there at 8, 8 or 9, 8 I think. Fishing into that, and nobody may be fishing that one. And that's what I actually got some. Well, it was an active spot for a couple of nights before I moved to this one. I've not really done good off this one. I fished the nights, but I'd average nights maybe 150 to 220 silver on an average night. But yeah, this one. I wanted to throw some ground bait in and fish one night probably. But if it's totally dead, it's totally dead. They've moved on. And I have for the last 5. If you look at this peg, I fished that for the last 6 days. The first 4 days absolutely brilliant catching there. The last 2 days very scrappy. A third of the fish what I was getting. Now that might be just me. I might have caught too many fish in that area, and I'm being what's the word? I'm being nerfed, or I'm being can't think of the word. the game is because I've caught so many of the same fish in the same area. The game is not letting me catch them. I think that might be the case because I've caught so many. It wants me to go somewhere else and catch some other fish because I think that's what was his name? Gene, when he used to do the Q&A, mentioned that if you're fishing on one and it starts going a bit dead, change bait or move spot, because the fish will get tired of you catching the same fish, and it's set in the game that it'll go quiet and you need to swap fish. But if you're a carp fisherman and you're fishing for carp, you're not going to go fish for roach because you don't got, because you have to swap fish. That's not fishing. You go into a lake to fish for the fish you want to fish for. I love bream fishing, so I want to go into that lake and fish for bream every day. So I don't know. Yeah, the middle of the day I'm not getting any bites here. I'd say it was dead here, but come night it might eat up. But you were catching. I've caught really well through the day. So if we're not fishing here then, let me throw some ground bait and see if I can start them off. That's what I wanted to do. We're gobbing again instead of. See, earlier on in the stream I was catching a cruising carp and a gibble and a carp, a choke, but it's not how I want to fish. I want to go for the bream. I want to get the silver. So at the moment I can't, and break that across. Throw some in. I don't usually have to throw any into this one, but I'll go for a see where they go. That's where I'm trying to cast anyway. I know there's a way of holding shift and casting up that. Don't want to go that far. I may send a few in a bit further than that. See if that'll help it. It might throw a bit further now with a bit more energy in, that sort of thing. I think it went same. And a few a bit further now. There we go. Yeah, come on. Fish you. And it was, that rod would go in that way, this rod would go in this way, and that rod was completely down in water. It works in Windows mode, but you've got the taskbar at the bottom of the screen, which is. But I am capturing the game, so it wouldn't show that. It's not as if I'm capturing the. It would work in Windows mode, I think, but I see it. I don't want to see the taskbar at the bottom of my game. That's. I could have auto hide on the taskbar, I suppose, but that's one of the I think it's this card, and I don't know. I've been having some issues with my card, and not all the screens come on at all times. It's a bit funny. I've got two HDMIs and one DVI. That like a runner. I don't know whether it's. We can start catching fish and gain the. Can start catching fish and getting the bait. I am fishing on bream bait, aren't I? I just got an horrible feeling I was still fishing on tench bait. Yeah, I'm still fishing on. See, it casts a lot better than the. It's not windy though, so can't really go off that. These rods seem a bit better for casting. Let's read a bit more. One person says, "Dentist, have you tried putting in the game in Windows Phone?" Yeah. Yeah, it's just a box, and I can see. What's it say? Well, am I okay with that? Does it say? Okay. Did I not apply it? I didn't apply it, did I? Yeah. It probably. I'm thinking it's going to stretch the same, but it may mess the screen up if I accepted it at Windows mode. Let's try it. Right. That affected the game? I don't think it does. Yeah, I'm using game catcher, so it shouldn't affect it at all. But it just looks crap. I've got like an half-inch gap around my teller, and I see the top bar. Well, yeah, I can use it. I can manage like that. It's whether. Hold on. Let's have to see if it works. Let's apply. And okay. Back in game. Right. So I'm in game. Still don't have my mouse because it's a floating game. So to get my mouse, I either have to go into that to get this mouse, or as I go onto another screen. Yeah, that's not minimizing the game. That window stayed the same, but it just looks wrong. But that's a workaround as well. Thanks, guys. It looks crap. It really does. You lose the. You don't feel like you're in a field when you see all the Windows taskbar all underneath with all its icons on. Absolutely. What's the word? See, I've said what's the word again, guys. Every time I say what's the word, you gotta say. I wish I had a pound for every. You don't have to say that. I just wish I had a pound. I went to the cottage. I've got 2 of these crappy reels now. If I get another, I can put them on me crappy rods, can I? In fact, I've got some crappy rods actually. I shut something off for trying. I was expecting it to minimise, and I think I've deleted it. Not deleted, I've closed a window or minimised the window. Maybe it was that one. Let's have a look. Okay. Yeah, if it means you can keep up with chat, then it will be well worthwhile. No, I can't. I still have to come across and click the blue to move the chat on. So I have to either go into. I have to come across and press that and move it over, so I'm not actually fishing in that time. I know what you're saying. You're more important. You'd rather me answer you when you ask a question than catch me fish. I know what you're saying. I'll watch you, and you show me how you are, and I'll try and copy. Because I'm not. I get so engrossed in the game and what I'm trying to tell that I forget about chat, and I know that's terrible to say. Yeah, well, I'm sorry if anybody doesn't like how I am. That's just how I am, and I will try. If it turns you off, Captain, you just have to do what you think you have to do. I'm doing this for try and help people who watch the stream after as well. Yeah, well that's happening. That is happening, and it at the moment nobody's said anything, only you. Maybe they're talking through you then, but I mean, there's only about 5 people in chat at the most at any time. I don't have a lot of people following, so it's an ongoing thing. I'm actually better. I'm talking to you better than I've ever talked to any chat before, even though I have missed a few lines. This is better than best I've been on chat. But it's what it is. Don't forget, you're catching me after being up 20 hours. That's my fault, but it is. I'm tired when I'm doing my streams. It's the end of a day where I decide I'll show them that before I go to bed, and I shouldn't do that. You know what I mean? So it's just it's nothing. It's nothing professional. It's nothing. I'm just putting it out. If I find a spot or catch a thing, even if I'm absolutely knackered, I'll try and get it out to tell other people about it, because I'll probably be asleep when people can be seeing that and fishing in that spot. That's what I'm trying to get out. Or some newbie might need to. I mean, I'm a newbie. I am a newbie to how you in game. You're the like elitist of Elite Dangerous, and I'm just the newbie.